Let's talk about picking out the right clothing for your life. I've decided to ditch synthetic fibers and stick to natural fibers in 2025 and beyond. Synthetic fibers like polyester, elastane, nylon, spandex are full of plastic because they are petroleum based. And when we're wearing these clothes, little microplastics come off of them. They get into the water, they get into the air. We're breathing it in, we're ingesting it. So it's no good. And it takes the pieces of fabric like 200 years to decompose. I am also avoiding bright colored clothing as much as possible because it is mostly dyed with azo dyes, which is very harmful to our health as well. We could talk about this in a later video, but there's just a lot of harsh chemicals that go into the process. Tips for transitioning your wardrobe to natural fibers is to start with what you already have. I went through my closet and looked at every single label that is on the clothing, and I kept pieces that contained cotton, organic cotton, hemp, linen, cashmere, wool, angora, silk. Conventional cotton is toxic because it is sprayed with pesticides when it is in the fields. It can be washed out, I think, over a long period of time, but it's still not the best option. So if you have organic cotton, I didn't have any organic cottons, good luck. So we're starting with what we already have, and if you're anything like me, there was not much left. I'm still wearing whatever I have because I gotta wear clothes. The second step would be to go to your thrift stores and search for pieces of fabric that have that list that I just said. It's gonna be hard to find a lot of this in thrift stores, but the good thing about thrift stores is that the clothing has most likely been washed many times, like if it's cotton, so hopefully the pesticides aren't as big of a deal. I would then try to search local because local could have like hand dyed or toxin free dyed clothing options depending on where you live. I probably live in a good place for this, but the clothing is very expensive. And then the next option is to purchase stuff from an online store. There are a lot of online stores. It's really hard to figure out what is real and what is not. I'm not gonna lie. Do not look on Amazon because Amazon lies about what's in their fabrics. I will make a separate video on brand recommendations because I am compiling a big list. So it is just small changes here and there, and we will talk tomorrow about what brands I recommend.